session for today over there. Okay, now to recall, in the last session, you have seen about the introduction to R and the data structures in R over there. Basically, some of the data structures like data frames, the lists, and all vertices. Okay, these are some of things you have seen, and basically how to install R and type the commands over there. Okay, basically that was a bit of an introduction on the R side over there, and today we will see on the STATCRAFT application over there. Okay. Now coming to this, these are the two topics. Okay. Basically, one thing is the introduction to STATCRAFT and the data wrangling over there. And basically, I'll be carrying out on the user interface. Basically, what the tool is all about it and what it can do, right from importing the data or modifying the metadata section or okay, and what are the other features it is having over there. Let me explore one by one on this particular tool over there. Okay, since I logged into the LMS application, okay, now this is the login credential. Hope I think everybody has received the credentials over there. Okay, now you can use it over there. You can start using the credentials over there. Let me explain in step by step. Okay, what are the various features available in this particular application over there. Basically, this is the web kind of an application. This is the web application only, and it has been hosted in one of the servers over there, and you can access it at any point of time from any location over there, either through your laptops or handheld devices over there. Okay, let me log into the credential. Okay, now and see this is the application. Okay, it's getting logging in. Everything, all the things happens in the server. Everything is in the server because the processing happens in the server over there. Okay, now once it loads, okay, this is the landing page of this particular application over there. Okay, now how do I start it over? You can see a lot of features over there. You can see like hamburger icon over there. These are the various options what you can do, just like a menu kind of an options. Again, in the data we have different options over there. Okay. Similarly, under each menu we have the sub menus over there. Okay, these are all the options. Okay, for the data analytics over there, right from data importing, okay, to the data cleansing, okay, and the visual analytics. All these options has been available over here over there. Okay, and this is also one of the view button. Okay, when you click on the view button, you can see a lot of options opens over there, like tables, like data, like meta, like output, like models. Okay, this is the view button over there. Okay, I'll come to this one step by step over there, what it does over there. Okay, now when you click on this particular thing, okay, click on the output, basically goes to the output window. Basically, this is the output window where you can see all your outputs basically on your the statistical analysis or basically the performing the test or the visual analytics over there. Okay, now let me start it. Okay, this is the table section. Okay, currently no data has been uploaded over there. Okay, let me start importing the data over there. Let me show the data first. Basically, you can import the data into StatCraft either from the CSV format or X format over there. Let me show you the data, how it looks initially. Okay, then I can import the same data over there. I have one sample data in my desktop. Okay, for example, this is the okay, this is the data what I have it over there. Okay, basically is the empty cars data set over there. Basically you have like mpg. Okay, you have like cylinder, displacement, horsepower, draft, okay, weight, q6, vs, am, gear, and carburetor. Let me show what this particular data contains over there. Okay, so this is the this data set. Okay, it's freely available in the R library. That data set I have downloaded as converted as CSV. The same data set I'm going to import it into StatCraft over there. Okay, any data we have in CSV format or Excel SX format, you can import it over there. Okay. Now basically it contains basically a data frame. I converted to CSV. It contains with 32 observations, nothing but 32 cases over there. Okay. 32 cases or 32 rows of data. You have it over. You have only 32 rows of data over there. Okay. The first is the headers or the column names over there, and this is the number of rows what it is having over there, and for each variable what it tells. Okay, mpg, it is the description being given like miles per us gallon over there, like cylinder, like number of cylinders. This is the cars data set. Basically, for each car how many cylinders it is having over there. Okay, whether it's having a 2 cylinder, 3 cylinder, 4 cylinder over there, and what is the displacement of that particular cylinder, it's giving in cubic inches over there. What is the horsepower of the engine? Okay, and this is the drag. What is the rear axle ratio over there? And what is the weight of the engine? They have given the terms of pounds over there, and cubic 1/4 time over there. Like when you come to the shape of the engine, that is the VS they are given, whether it's a V-shaped or a straight engine over there. And then coming to the transmission, okay, whether it's automatic. Zero is the automatic kind of a car, or it's a manual gear kind of a car. Okay, and the gears, how many number of forward gears it is having, and number of carburetors, how many number of carburetors it is having. This is the brief description of this particular data set. Let me try to import this particular data set. I have it in the CSV format. Okay, this is the data I want to import it into StatCraft over there. Let me come back to the application. It's very simple. How do I import it over there? Now, when I click on this particular menu, the first option is called as the data. When you click on the data, you have a lot of options over there. Okay, I'll come to this one step by step over there. I'll click on this particular import. Okay, because I am right now importing the data from the CSV format. Okay, to the StatCraft application. CSV is nothing but the comma separated value, whether okay, each column might be separated by comma or a tab over there. Basically, it supports with the comma separated value. I click on the import. Now, this is the screen what it appears over there. Okay. Now, I can give the table name. I'll give it as empty cars over there. This table name should be unique to your this one. Okay. Now, I'll give it as table description like empty cars demo dataset. Okay. Now when I click on this particular upload table, because it is called as a table over here, click on the upload table. I'll choose the location of the file because my location of the file is located in the desktop. You click on this empty cars. I'll click on open. Okay. Now we can see the variables. What are the variables that has been present over there? Okay. Now basically these are the variables. Now you can have because the first column is the column names. All these column names has been displayed over here. This is the column names what has been displayed in the application. Now you may not require some of the columns to be imported. Suppose this column is not required, I can click on this option over there. Okay, I don't want, I can omit it also over there. Now suppose if your column name is having some weird characters, it may show it in red over there, so that you need to correct it over there. Okay, for example, like one underscore, like something over there. Those variable names has to be corrected properly before taking into the application. Okay, now this is a rename variable. Okay, whether I want to rename this particular variable or not, it depends upon the user who has imported the data, and it depends. Suppose you may get like A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6. Okay, what is A1? A1 is empty, so that you can start typing that particular name over there. Okay, as of now, I'll keep it as it is over there. And you want to give the description for this particular variable. What is this mpg? I can make it as miles per gallon. Okay, and this is nothing but, okay, I can give it as number of cylinders. Okay, now displacement. Okay, horsepower. Okay, now once I click on OK, the data gets imported. Okay, it will be stored as a table over there. Okay, now suppose if I log in again, if I log out, okay, okay, already I uploaded the data. How to start with the data which I already uploaded over there? Okay, how do I continue? Okay, So for that one, what you have to do is again no need of importing the data. Already you imported the data. The data will be stored as a table. I given the table name as empty cars. This is the view button. You click on the view button. You have the table section. Okay, now this is the table what it displays over there. Now it gives you the date on which date I have uploaded the table. That is on 4/9/24, and this is the table name what I given, and I given the description also over there. Basically, how many columns it contains. Okay, how many rows it contains. What is the size, and who is the owner. Okay, I am the owner because I have owned the data set. I have uploaded the data. Just to click on this particular, okay, data gets displayed over there so that you can perform doing the analysis over there. Okay, now what are the other things? How do you do a analysis over there? Very simple thing. I'll show you the very simple steps over there. Now I want to see in the MPG. Okay, what is the minimum value and what is the maximum value? Okay, from the miles per gallon, which is the car which is giving less mileage and which is a car which is giving the more mileage over there. So that what I can do is I can go for the this particular menu. I'll come for the descriptives. Okay, I can click on the descriptives over there. Okay, now this is the pop-up what it appears over there. Basically, I am performing the descriptive analytics over there. Okay, I can give okay like my descriptives or you can give the title. This is not mandatory. Okay, descriptives for MPG. Okay, basically I'm interested in finding for the miles per gallon. Okay, now when I can choose the variable so that this variable has been chosen over there. And I come to the options. Basically, I'm interested in finding the minimum and the maximum. Okay, when I click on OK, see it gives you the option over there. You can see some of the codes. Okay. Now basically the minimum mileage from the group of cars is 10.4 and maximum is 33.9 over there. You can see these are the R codes. Okay, these are the R codes. What is the things? Okay, so the same thing you can try it in the case of the R over there. Let me show. This is the R. Okay, I'll attach empty cars. You have the other comments also over there. Let me increase the size. We decrease it. Okay, now what I can do is basically okay, now basically I'm creating a data frame for MPG. I can copy the same code over here. Okay, I got it. Okay, again what I will do is okay, I'm finding the minimum. Okay, I can copy the same command over here. Okay, you got MPG 10.4. Similarly, I can use this command. Okay, you can get it out. This is the way how you can replicate the results in the R over there. Because see, you can see the output. Output is totally blend over there. It's not in a well formatted option over there. Now what is happening over here? Okay, you can see okay the steps for the line of codes. Okay, and this is the descriptive. This is the table. This is the well formatted table. What has been shown over here. Okay, now this is the output window. Okay, how do I go back to the data? I can click on the view. This is the data what you can go over here. Okay, again I want the output window. Okay, this is the output window over here. Okay, this output will not be deleted. Okay, until unless you delete it over there. This will be, suppose if you log out and log in, suppose again the same thing I'll show you once again over there. Again I'll log out again. After some time I will log in. The output will be stored in the server under your credential. Okay, now say I have not uploaded the data, just I want to go to the view output. So you can see the output, what are the outputs that you have already been analyzed over there. Okay, you have the option to delete it. Okay, I have not deleted it over there. Again, I go back to the data, click on the view tables. I click on this data over there. Now this data set get uploaded over. Will be called over there. Okay, like that you can see this is the view. Okay, basically it gives you the output. Okay, And okay, when you go to the data, the current data which you uploaded over there, again you can go back to the tables and you can choose which table that you want to upload. Okay, if you upload another table, one more row will come with the new table name over there. Okay, now this indicates that is already been uploaded. Let me go back to the data over there. Okay, now already I imported the data. Okay, I want to do some manipulations for the metadata over there. Okay, like giving the variable description. Okay, how do I do it? I can go for the view. Again, I can go for the meta. I click on the meta. See, you have the options over here. Okay, like cylinder. Okay, it is a numeric. The cylinders, because in the car the cylinders cannot be 2.5 or out of the case. It can be either the whole number like 2, 3 or 4. Because now the measure should be of nominal. I can change it to as nominal over. This is the thing where you can do it in the meta section over there. Again, displacement horsepower. Again, I need to give uh, the variable label. Okay, I will make it as weight. Okay, q6. Okay, vs, what is the vs? Okay, nothing but whether the shape of the engine. Okay, what I'll make it as shape of the engine. Okay, now this is whether the car is automatic or manual. Okay, and this is number of gears, number of gears. Okay, and this is number of carburetors. Car view. Like that, after importing the data, you have the option to change the variable name. Even you can also change the variable column name also over there. Okay, suppose if you wish to delete, you can click on this particular thing. This this column will be deleted from the data over there. Okay, now I made it as nominal. Okay, basically you can see, click on these values. You have like 4, 6 and 8. These are the 4-cylinder engine, 6-cylinder engine, 8-cylinder engines are there over there. Okay, horsepower. Okay, shape of the engine. What is the shape of the engine? Okay, now I'll convert it to nominal. Okay, when I convert to nominal, when I click on this option, okay, what is this 0? 0 refers to, okay, automatic. 1 refers to manual. What I do is I'll make it as 0. I'll give the value label. Okay, like automatic. Okay, it's been coded. Okay, this one I'll make it to manual. Okay, this is the value. How do I specify the value labels? Okay, and sorry, shape of the engine. Okay, I made a wrong thing. Okay, shape of the engine, 0 is V-shaped and 1 straight. Okay, let me edit it over there. Okay, this 0 is V-shaped engine. This is horizontal. So this is the way how you can modify your value and value labels. Okay. Now when you're coming to the automatic, again I'll convert to nominal. Okay. Nominal 0 is automatic, 1 is manual. Let me change it. 0 to automatic. Okay. 1 to manual. Okay. And number of gears, again, it can be 2 gears, 3 gears, 4 gears, 5 gears, but it cannot be 2.5 gears over there. So that these are the values like 3 and 4 and 5 over there. Okay, like number of carburetors, I'll make it as a nominal because carburetors can be the whole numbers. Again, you have like 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the carburetors, what it is having over there. Okay. Now, see, once you do this, these are the changes what you can make it over there. This is the meta sections. Okay, at any point of time, you can make it. When I go back to the data, okay, now you have the option to display the value and value label. You can see the click on this particular button. What are the value labels I given? See, for the shape of the engine, okay, like V-shaped, horizontal, like automatic, manual, number of gears, these things. You can switch on and switch these things as per your requirement over there. Now, let me do one simple thing is I want to find, okay, how many automatic are there, how many manual type of cars are there. Okay, for that one, I can go for to the descriptives. Okay, these sections will be taken in the coming sessions in detail. Just I am showing you to the how we can analyze it over there. Basically, I am interested in, okay, how many automatic cars are there. Okay, this is nothing but this is optional. I'll give it as my frequencies. Okay, checking only for automatic. Okay, and the shape of the engine I will also take it. Okay, I click on OK. So you can see it over. You can see the entire R code. First thing is the data frame. Okay, $am. Okay, basically I'm converting to factor. In the last session, you might have seen how do we convert to the factors because of the levels over there. Basically, I converted like red, blue, green. Okay, or gender, male and female. I want to convert it so that I can convert as a factor over there. See that basically you can see. Okay, automatic from this particular data, you have like automatic around 19 and manually having around 13 cars are there over there. Similarly, when you come to the shape of the engine, V-shaped engine is around 18 and horizontal is around 14. All these outputs will be there in the output window. When I go back to the data, okay, again you can come back to the view, okay, output, you can see the entire output over here. Okay, what is the output? Again in the well format over there. You can copy this particular output and you can paste in the Word document. This is a thing. We can make a bit of a setting over here. I'll make it as 0, make it as single. This is the way how we can copy the output to the Word document and start preparing the report as per your requirement over there. Or if you want, you have the option over here, directly you can export this one to the Excel spreadsheet over there. Okay, this is the options how we can make use of this particular thing. What are the analysis that you run? You will get the R code along with the well formatted table. The same R code you can, if you want, you can replicate in the R also over there. Okay, now this is the way how you import the data and how you start analyzing the data over there. These are sections what you have seen. Okay, this is the output section. Currently in the output section, again you want the data, you can click on the data, you'll get the data over there. Or you want to choose some other table, you can click on the table, you can click on this, what are the other tables are there, you can click on the table, so that that data gets uploaded over there. In the output, an activity will be mentioned over there. You can see this activity. Okay, what are the activities? Variable, from nominal. What are the things that you have done? All the things will be captured over here. You can see. Okay, basically it's an history. What and all you have done. Okay, variable vs value label modified from 1 to manual for value 1. Okay, so like that you can see the entire activity list along with the output over there. Okay, see this is the table. This is set to active over there. Okay, is set to active. Okay, meta variable measure modified from scale to nominal. Okay, from label modified from weight to weight. Okay, see these are the informations what's been covered in the entire output over there, and you have the option to delete it. You can, if you want, you can delete it, or if you want, you can retain it over there. Okay, this is the brief about the table sections, data, meta, and the output section over there. Okay, now come back to the data. Okay, now what are the things that you can do it over there? Okay, now basically see these are the menu option. Okay, and we have a lot of statistical techniques over there. Okay, now we have the data. Okay, where you can import the data and you can export the data. Okay, now suppose I want this the file. Okay, this is the menu data, and I click on export. When I click on the export, okay, from this data, okay, you can see uh, the variables. It has been selected all. Which are the variables that you don't want? You can click on this options over there. You can omit that particular variables. Okay, I'll give it as demo export. Whether you want like CSV, I want the value labels. Okay, what are the value labels? Like 0, I made it as automatic, 1 as manual over there. Okay, similarly, if you want, I can make it as a variable labels also over there. Okay, I'll click on OK. Demo export, click on OK. Okay, data gets exported in the downloaded folder over there. I'll come back to the Excel. Let me open that particular data. Okay, file, open. It's in the downloads folder. It's in the CSV file. Click on the all CSV, like demo export. You can see the data has been exported over there. See, basically this is the variable description what I given. Okay, These are variable descriptions has been captured, okay, along with the value labels, because if 0 1 all those things what are changes are made. This is a way how you can export the data from the StarCraft over there. Now, now we have seen, okay, now how do I do the a couple of analysis over there? Okay, now you have seen it. Okay, now today's important topic is the brief interface over there, and a bit of a data wrangling options over there. Okay, now let me show. Okay, now this is the data, this pertaining to the particular data sections where you can import the data and you can export the data and you can prepare it. These things will take it in the coming session. I'll carry out. Basically, it is the data cleansing operations over there, because once you take your data, the data may not be uh, uh, clean. Okay, you might have find some missing values. Okay, or you need to create some variables. Okay, new variables from the existing variables also over there. This are the options we'll see how to carry out on this one over there. Okay, and this is the sections for the outliers. Okay, how do I handle the outliers like impute or direct outliers over there? Like descriptives, I showed you how to run the descriptives and the frequencies over there. Okay, these are some of the tests. Okay, how do you perform this one sample paired or independent sample test depending upon the criteria like ANOVA? We want to perform the one way ANOVA. These are some of the statistical text over there. Because these things will be carried out in the coming sessions by the statistician over there. And like you want to find the cross tabulation, okay, like group descriptives, okay, like these are the different functions. For each and every function, you will get the pop-up. Based on the pop-up, you can start utilizing it and you will get the output along with the code over there. And coming to the test of normality over there. Okay, these are the things what you can, the test of normality, depending upon the your objective, you can perform it over there. And if you want to find the correlation, okay, let me find a correlation whether if the weight of the engine is more, whether the mileage will be less or more over there. Okay, let us see on this one. Just a brief example I would like to give it over there. Like click on this correlation. Okay, now basically I'm interested in the miles per gallon. Okay, like kilometer per liter, what we call over here, with the weight of the engine. Okay, whether whether it's whether weight of the engine increases, whether the mileage decreases or increases. That I would like to see whether it's an effect or not. Okay, now what I'll do is, okay, this one is optional over there. See, you can see it over here. This is the factor variables. Okay, you can see the symbol. The scale kind of is the scale variable. Click on OK. Okay, we'll get the result. So you can see over here, in the last session, I told you about the libraries over there. Okay, you can see like HMI, this is the library what I'm using it over there. You can see with the two columns, because before the two columns, okay, whatever the things that you see, this is nothing but the HM. This is the library whatever used to find the correlation over there. Okay, now basically this is the code. Okay, and your this is the code what you have to use it over there. Okay, now we can see this is the correlation. Okay, what is happening in the sense, if the weight of the engine increases, okay, and the weight of the engine increases, the mileage gets decreased over. There's a thing you call it as a negative correlation over there. If one value increases, the other value decreases over there. There is a 0.86 what you can find. It is the highly negatively correlated over there. Okay, these things will be taken in depth over there. Now, whether what are the value that I got is significant or not over there, you can see this is the value. Okay, the p value is within 0.05. This also will be explained in the coming session. From this one, what I'm inferring from the data is that, okay, when the weight of the engine increases, automatically the mileage gets decreased over there. Like that, from the data, from the data, you can find the relationships over there. Okay. Now, in this particular output, I have seen, okay, basically I've seen the correlation over there. How it will be in the pictorial representation over there. Now I can go for this one. Okay, I'll go for a graphics. Let me go for the advanced graphics. Okay. Now this is a scatter plot. Okay, basically what the x variable I'll give as basically I'll give it as miles per gallon, and okay, while and weight I'll give it over there. Okay, basically I'm interested in, let me refresh it. Okay, I'll give the weight. If the weight increases, okay, the miles per gallon. Okay, now the options, we have it lot of options over there. Okay, now I'll make it left color, what color you want. the point. Okay, it takes it. XY labels, axis values, smoothing. Okay, the themes, what kind of themes you want, you can select it over there. Let me select this particular theme. Okay, I'll keep it as this particular thing, and okay. You can see the amount of code. So you can see the library ggplot. I am using the ggplot2 library over there. You can see it's been decreased over it. This is the negative correlation over there. If the weight increases, the miles per gallon gets decreased over there. Okay, this is the pattern what you're finding it over there. If the pattern is like this, okay, it's increasing. One value increases, other value increases. When you click on this option, you can see the graph properly over there. Okay, now again I want to modify, okay, some of the things. Okay, I can go for this advanced graphics. Again, I can go for the scatter plot. You can see the previous value will be there. Okay, and text color. Okay, axis value, smoothing, xy labels. Okay, now I want to overlay with the I want to overlay with the uh, what kind of gears, what kind of cars having a less mileage, whether automatic car or a uh, or the manual cars over there. When you click on OK, let me, if you want, you can change the text, the xy labels. Okay, I can change it to the weight of the engine. Okay, now what the title I would like to give? Okay, mpg versus. Okay, click on OK. You can see the title is coming. Okay, you can see the title, what are the title that you have given, all these things, it comes, you can see it over there. There are difference between this one from this one. What you can see a very clear pattern over here. You can see this the blue dots refer to the manual type of car. Okay, and this red dot refers to the automatic. See, from this particular graph, what you can infer from this one is automatic car is having less mileage when compared to the manual cars. Manual cars is having a more mileage when compared to the automatic kind of a cars. Okay, manual gear cars is having more mileage over here. This is the inference what you are finding from the data over there. Okay, and now in this one you have an option over here. Okay, now for this particular thing you have an option, either you can delete, or if you want to share this particular output to other user, you can click on this particular button and you can give the username, whichever the username that you want. I can click on this is the username I want to share it. I can click on the share. My output will be shared for them over there. Okay, and I click on OK. This output gets shared over there. Okay, now how do I see the shared output? Okay, now if somebody has shared with you, okay, now you can see the this is the shared folder. You will get it over there. From the shared folder, you can see it over there. Okay, now since nobody has shared for me, okay, I have shared the data with somebody else over there. Okay, now, how do I keep my analysis separate? Suppose tomorrow, okay, let me upload one more data. Okay, I want to upload one more data, and I want to do the analysis separately over there. Okay, that is this is the thing what you can create a folder over there. I can create a separate folder. Let me create a new folder. Let me create a new folder. From these options, I'll create a new folder. I'll create a new. Okay, for example, I create as a iris for iris data. Okay, this is the data what I'm creating. Iris data analysis. Okay, now I'll not make it active. I'll make it active when is required over there. Now what I will do is let me import the data. Okay, now this is the data. Let me import the data, other data. Okay, basically it's about the iris. Okay, just I'll show you. Sorry, question mark is not to find the help. Okay, this is about the Fisher's data set over there. Okay, basically it's having 150 cases, 5 variables, like what is the sepal length, sepal width, petal width, and the kind of the species, what kind of a species it is over there. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll import the data. Let me show the data over here, how it looks. Okay, this is the data what it is there. I want to import it into the StatCraft over there. Okay, now how do I import it? This is the same thing. Okay, I'll go up to the data, import. Okay, I'll make it as iris. Okay, iris data, upload table. I'll select this one, iris, click on open. Okay, and basically it's string. String is automatically converted to nominal. I'll make it as I'll give it as sepal length in. You have the option where after importing the data also you can make it over there. Similarly, okay. Now this is the thing I'll give it as type of species. These are things what we have to give it during your data import. The data got imported over there. Now when you come to the view tables, you can see the two tables. Now this is the current active table what I've used over there. Okay, now suppose I want to make this table active, this table becomes active. Okay, now let me make this table active. Okay, now this is my output. I want to keep my output separately because I'm working on a different data set. I want to make my output folder different. So that already I showed you how to create an output folder. So that I select this particular thing. Okay. Now again I'll run the analysis. What are the analysis I run on this particular data? Now what are the active table? This is the table. What I've run the analysis, just it goes into this particular folder over there. Let me run one of the graph. Okay, very simple graphs. Okay, just for a demonstration purpose. Okay, now this is the sepal length centimeters with the species over there. Okay, and I click on OK. Basically, it shows the distribution. This is the amount of code you can see. Amount of code over there. You can see this is the this thing what you have seen over, because now this is the you can see the graph, this particular output is showed in this particular folder. Okay, now again I want to go back to the previous folder. You can click on this particular previous folder over there, and again I want to switch on the data. I can go there and I can switch on the data. Okay, like this you can switch on over there as per your requirement over there. Okay, now these are the things. How do you take the data and how do you start analyzing it over there and getting the results over there, because sometimes it can be visual analytics, sometimes there is the exploratory data analysis also over there. I showed you an example, basically the comparison. Okay, when the weight of the ingredient increases, what will be the, like that you can see it for the different factors all together. That's the way how you analyze the data one by one over there. Okay, and let me move on to the other things. Okay, coming to the LMS. Okay, now this is the user interface. Okay, now when I coming to the user interface, I think I need to relog in. Let me relog in. Okay, so you have the data sets. You can use the click on the data sets. Okay, when you click on this particular module, inside you have the entire data sets. You can when you click on this data set, it gets downloaded. You can use it for your practice purpose depending upon the scenario over there. Okay, now in this particular options, wherever whatever data set has been used, you can come back to the sections modules and the files. You can select what are the data set you can download and you can import into the StatCraft and make use of it over there. Okay, now coming to the user interface, let me go through the slides. What has been covered? I think I might have covered almost everything over here. Okay, now this is the login. Okay, please ensure that you give a proper login over there. And if you type the password for more than 5 times the wrong over there, the account gets logged out. At that time, again, you need to send a mail to us to unlock the account. So that once we unlock the account, you can make use of it. This is only for the security purpose. What we are giving most of the web applications. Suppose first use the wrong password for n number of times, again it asks for you to rechange the password or the account gets logged out over there. Okay, now this is the login, the password what you have to do it. Okay. Now I showed you about the view button. View button contains the different options like tables, data, okay, like meta, output, and the model source. And this is the menu from where you can access it, where you can import the data and you can export the data. And if you want to do some statistical tests, depending upon the menu, you can choose it. From the sub menu, you can choose it. A pop-up appears. You can specify the what are the variables, what technique that you want to perform. Okay, once you hit on OK, then what happens? It comes in the output in the window along with the R code, along with the formatted output over there. Okay, and this is the menu. Okay, where you get, like I showed you also, where like importing and exporting data, and this is the operation to perform data wrangling that I'll be taking further over there. I showed you a pair of visual analytics also over there. Okay, and how to perform the explorer data analysis. Okay, just a very simple thing of the correlation, whether it's having an effect or not. Okay, you can run some statistical test and machine learning models or the data. You can make use of it over there. Okay, and coming to this one, okay, you have seen, okay, the view button. And you click on the view button. Okay, these are the four options. What you get over there, like tables. Okay, basically a list of data. What you the tables, because we here we call it as a tables over there. Basically, what are the tables that you uploaded? Okay, under your login. Okay, data based upon the data what you selected, made it active. That displays the view of the data over there. And I showed you about the meta also over there. Once you upload the data, if you want to make some changes to the variable name or the variable description or the variable type, either it can be scale or nominal or ordinal, depending upon the requirement, and how to add the value and the value labels. Those things also have been I I have demonstrated on this particular things over there. Coming to the models, you can build some predictive models and you can store the models also over there. That models you can use it for the scoring purpose over there. Okay. Now coming to this is the tables view. Okay, this is one of the screenshot. Okay, currently you can see over here. When I see the tables view, I think I have only two data. Okay, now we can see it here. Okay, list of tables has been uploaded along with the username. Okay, the descriptions. Okay, basically it gives on which day it has been uploaded, coming with the table name over there, and coming with the description, what is the table description, while uploading the data, and basically how many columns it contains, how many rows of data it contains over there. Okay, and what is the size of the data, and who is the owner, as who's been owned the data for you over there. Okay, and coming to the tables view. Okay, this is the tables. Okay, basically the same thing if the continuing over there. Basically the columns, the rows, the size, okay, and the owned by. Okay, I showed you about the data view also over there. Okay, once you upload the data will be displayed in the data view over there, and the meta view. Okay, I demonstrated on the uh, changing the variable label, modifying the variable label, changing the measure from scale to nominal. Okay, you can change as per your requirement, and specifying the value and the value labels over there for the factor variables over there. Okay, and this is the screenshot. Basically what it tells about it over there, I told you, I demonstrated on this one also over there. And even the editing the metadata also I showed you. Okay, where you can edit the metadata, either the variable label, okay, either data type. You can change it from string to numeric, depending upon the requirement over there, and changing the measure also you can make it over there. Okay, I told you about the output view or the output view. Okay, basically what are the analysis that you run will be displayed in the output view. Basically it contains the R code and the tables, okay, or the graphs, depending upon the analysis what you run over there. Okay, the R code contains the step by step process or the information. And in the case of what are the libraries used, the libraries also will be mentioned for the users easiness, so that no need of searching the library and what to use, because there are a lot of libraries. Because in the last session we are discussing around some 20,000 plus libraries are available. Okay, what libraries we used over there, so that we give, so that the libraries also will be mentioned, so that it will be easy for the user to make use of it over there, and you want to practice in the R code over there. And this is about editing the data. I'll not show over there. I'll show it over there. This is the models view over here. Okay. Now coming to this one, if you want to edit the data, you can click on this option, edit the data, and you can change the values over here. Okay. What are the values you can change? Once you change it, you can click on this option. You can, okay, the changes will get made over there. Okay. Now this is the brief about the user interface, what you have seen over there. Let me go to the next section. Okay, this is the data wrangling over there. Okay, I showed you about the import, how to import the data. Let me go through it once again. This is the import. Okay, you need to click on this particular menu. Okay, once you click on this particular menu, okay, you need to click on this particular data. Once you click on this particular data, you'll get an import. Okay, once you click on this particular import, you'll get this. This is the screen what it displays over there. I showed you initially, and you can give the table name because here is the table name, and you can give the table description. Once you click on this upload table, okay, what happens? You need to choose the location of the file where it is being there in your system. Choose the location of the time by browsing the directory and click on OK. Once you click on open, okay, now the variable name will be displayed along with the options which is being selected by default over there. Okay. Now, what is now we have the option to rename the variable. You can rename the variable also over there, like the data type also you can change it. Variable. This has been I have demonstrated over there. Okay. Once you do this one, okay, you have the option OK. Click on this OK option over there. Okay, the data gets imported into STATCRAFT with the table name what you have specified over. This is a very simple thing how to import the data over there. Okay. Now similarly I showed you the exporting the data. Okay. Now let me go through this slide. Okay. Click on export. Again the same thing. Click on menu. I demonstrated this one also over there. I click on data. Once I click on data over there, again you will get an export option. Okay. And click on this export option. Okay, you will get this the pop-up what it displays over there. I showed you. Just to give the file name. What is the file name of the table has to be exported, and whether you want, you can click on this option as a CSV or XLSX over there. So for example, I can make it as file data export. I get an option over here. I can choose either this is the four options what I can choose it over there. As of now, I'll make it as CSV. Okay. And I showed you about changing the saving to the value labels or the variable labels over there. You can choose the variables, what variables are required over there. Once you give all these ones, when you click on OK, okay, the data gets exported to the format which you have selected over there. This is the thing how to export the data over there. And now coming to the derive. What is this particular derive over there? Okay. Now suppose you want to derive a new variable from the existing variables over there. Now I want to combine these two variable, or I want to do the logarithmic transformation of this particular variable. For example, there's an MPG is there because I want to make a logarithmic transformation. For that one, I am going to create a new variable over there. Okay. Now what I'll do is, okay, now let me create a new variable with the logarithmic transformation. Either you can use an expression also over there. This is the option data, we have a prepare. Under prepare, we have the options over there. These are the data wrangling options over there. You can click on the derive. Okay. Now these are the types you have formula. I'm directly typing the formula. Or you want to convert to categorical, I can convert to categorical. If so and so. Okay. Very simple example. Okay. If marks is less than 40, I can make it as not pass. Okay. If marks is greater than 40 and less than 60, I can make it as second class. And if it is more than greater than 60 and less than 70, first class, and greater than 70, it is the distinction I can make it. This is the categories what I can create it over there. Okay. And similarly, the conditional. If this condition satisfies, what expression has I have to build and what expression I have to execute it over there. Let me go for this one. Let me go for the logarithmic transformation, log of MPG. Okay. I'm creating it over there. When you click on this particular formula, you have the options over there. Okay, these are the options. I'll go for the expressions. Okay, natural logarithm. Oh, sorry, base 10. These are the expressions what you have. String, you want to do the string concatenation. For example, like first name and last name you want to combine. Like you want to find the sum, mean, okay, or the column aggregate you want to do it over there. Like date, you want to extract the date, okay. These are the expressions what will get it over there. Now I'll go for the base 10 logarithm. What I'll do is here in this case, in the place of x, I'll make it as miles per gallon. Okay, I'll validate it over there. Okay, what is my variable name? Log mpg. That variable gets created over there. See, this is a variable gets created. Again, you can take mpg plus displacement or mpg slash displacement. You want to compare it over there, you can compare it. When you see it in the meta section, okay, this is a new variable got created over there. Okay, so that you can, depending upon the requirement, you can make use of this particular data. You can make use of this, you can create a new variables depending upon your requirement over there. You can use uh, what are the expressions that you want based upon this. For example, you have, let me recall it once again, prepare, derive. Okay, now you can use like miles per gallon slash horsepower. Also, you can do it over there so that it gets, the new variable gets created over there. Okay, now this is an example, very simple example what I showed you how to create n, because it might be required over there. Okay, now derive, what is the derive? Okay, to more presentable, we can derive the required variable by using the existing variable. By using the existing variable, I am deriving a new variable because this new variable appears in the last column of the data set over there. Okay, this is one of the example they given. I have taken a different example. Okay, so you can see it over there. You can practice it. Like click on menu. Okay, the data. Okay, the prepare. Okay, again the derive. Once you click on the derive over there, this is the pop-up what it appears over there. Okay, you can specify what is the new variable name. Okay, you can't give any special characters, all these things over there, like formula. Okay, this is the formula box what you can make it to make use of it over there. This is the expression where you can type it once you click on the formula, and these are the expressions what you can choose. Okay, these are the variable. This is the operators, which operators that you want to choose it over there, and you can give the expression. Okay, now the given is they are multiplying it over there and they are validating, and click on OK. Okay, what happens now? The new variable gets created at the end over there. This is the new variable. This is the one way of creating a new variable over there. Okay, this is the thing. If you want to delete it, again you can go for the meta. You have the option to delete the variable over there. This is the very simple way how to create a new variable from the existing variable over there. This is about the derive, what you've seen about the derive over there. What is the recode? Basically, I want to recode the data into some other form because I have 0 and 1. I want to give the actual values over there. This is why I given in the value labels over there. Directly, I want in the data over there. How do I do it over there? Okay, let me take an example. Okay, for example, the gears. Okay, instead of 3 is equal to 3 over there, let me convert to scale. Okay, I'm creating a new recoded variable. Okay, what I can do is, okay, again I can go for menu, data. Okay, prepare in the report. Let me see it over there. Okay, which is the variable I want to record, because here it takes only the factor variables. Okay, it takes only the factor variables. Let me take the factor variables like number of gears. I'll make it as nominal over there. Okay, I made it as nominal. 3 is there is that. Let me take it again. I'll go for the data. Okay, now prepare recode. Okay, basically I'm interested in the number of gears. Okay, basically this is the values what is having. Okay, I'll make it as gear. See, it's showing us already exists because the gear is already, because I can't give the duplicate column names. I'll make it as recode. Okay, what is the new value? I'll make it as 3. Okay, 4, 5. Okay, okay. A new variable gets created. Okay, now when you come back to the meta, see, you can see that it is of string data type. Again, it's converted to nominal. You can see the value labels has been created properly. This is the way how you can create. Suppose you might have created over there. Okay, miles per gallon, if it's greater than so and so, it's poor mileage, and so that how we can, you can recode the variable over there. Okay, coming back to this recode. Okay, you can see this is the way. Okay, where the category variable, you can assign this to purely nominal ordinal. Okay, which has two levels, like you can recode as 1 and 0 over there. The otherwise what you can do it over there. Okay, now this is the data set, like is data set what you used over there, and click on the menu. Okay, click on the data, click on the prepare. Okay, again the recode. Okay, this is the pop-up what it appears. I showed you. I can give the new variable name. Okay, I need to select the variable from which I should get it over there. Now these are the values. What are the new values I'll give? Okay, here the new values what they have specified is like 1 2 3. They're converting into nominal over there. Okay, sorry, the category, sorry, numeric. And you can see this is the new variable. Either way you can do as per your requirement over. This is about how to record the variable over there. Okay, now coming to the filter. What is this filter over there? Basically, now this is the entire data set. I want to create a filter. Okay, now where, okay, miles per gallon is greater than 15. Okay, a very simple thing is, okay, now this is a filter. I can have the option over here, data filter. I am subsetting the data. By default it's all. Okay, I'll make it as mpg filter. Okay, I'll give the description as mpg filter, and the condition, a very simple condition is the same thing. Okay, miles per gallon is greater than, okay, or equal to 15. Okay, I'll validate it. Okay, okay, okay. What happens, you can see the number of cases will be less over, yeah, around 77. Okay, now let me modify to 19. Okay, I want to modify this condition. I'll make it as 20. Validate. Okay, see, this is the number of cases. Again, you can do the analysis over here. Okay, now miles per gallon 20. I want to see the count of the let me do a bar plot. Okay, very simple thing is bar plot graphics. Okay, you have here the bar plot. Okay, what is the factor? I want to see the whether how many automatic are there. Okay, and how many uh, this one is there. Okay, the color, I can choose a color. Okay, this is the color. Let me choose this color. Okay, see, you can see automatic car is having only 4 cars. Okay, and manual cars is having around 10 cars are there. Okay, when the mileage is greater than so and so over there. Okay, this is the analysis what you can perform. This is a filter data set over there, so that you can create a number of filters as per your requirement. Okay, now this is a filter active. Again, I want back the same filter. Click on this filter. Okay, now it becomes the default filter over there. So that here is the option, you can create a number of filters, and if you want to delete, you can delete at any point of time you want. You can add it over there, and you can start using the filter. Basically, it gives you the subset of the data over there. Let us see what it tells about over here. Okay, the filter, again the same data set. I've used a different data set. Okay, you can use it for the practice purpose. Again the data, again the filter. Okay, once you do the filter, this is the plus button, and when you can click on the plus button over there. Okay, and you can specify the main. I demonstrated on this one. Okay, and you can give the description and the condition over there. Okay, now this is a condition. This is the expression what I've seen over there, what you have seen also over there. I typed the expression, I validated, and then click on OK. Okay, once I validate it over there, okay, only the condition which is withholding the condition, only those condition records will be displayed in the table window, so that it makes your analysis easy. And if you want to remove or you want to make it the default filter, you can click on this default, okay, filter name, and you'll get the filter data. However, if you want to delete the filter, you have the option to delete this particular filter. You can delete the filter. Let me delete this particular filter at any point of time over there. Okay, this is about the filter. Coming to the detect outliers, I want to detect the outliers in the data because which is above norm. A very simple example is okay. Very simple example is, for example, the salary of all the employees with the salary of the CEO. Okay, because that's a outmost standing point where you can treat it as an outlier vote. Okay, salary of all employees with the salary of the CEO. It is a far behind point. Okay, now some data might be which is far away. So that how do you detect this particular outliers over there? Okay, now it's extreme from the rest of the data. Okay, let me show it over there. Okay, I'll go for this. Let me check one variable like outliers. I want to detect the outliers. Okay, like miles per gallon. Let me take this particular thing. We have the different options like IQR, standard deviation. Let me click on this particular IQR. Let me click on OK. This is the code. Okay, currently it's not showing. No, nothing is showing. Let me try with some other variable. I remove this one. I can choose displacement hours per drop rate. Coming to the hours power, okay, 31. Okay, this is the outlier over there. Okay, now coming to the data. Okay, this is an outlier over there. Now, how do you handle this particular outlier? I want to change this value. Either I can change it to the constant value. Okay, because either you can omit it or delete it depending upon your requirement over there. What I'll do is, how do you impute this particular? Whether I can delete it over there. For that one, you have the option called as impute outlier over there. Okay. Now, what I'll do is the R's power. Okay, I can make it mean or minimum or maximum or median or the null value. Okay, or the boolean. Okay, let's make it as null value. I'll convert to null value. Then based on the null value, I can change it to some other thing. Okay, now what happens? It creates a new variable. Okay, when I come back to the data, we go back to the data. Okay, this is about 31. Okay, this is a 335. When I go to the I think you can let me give the zoom over. So basically, it's taken as a null value over here. Okay, you can see it is the 31 is the null value because I given it as a null value. There's a new column it gets created, or uh, you can replace with the mean also over there. Okay, this is your detect outlier. Let me go through this impute outliers. Okay, what is this impute outliers? Okay, what is the action that you're taking? Okay, whether you have the option to omit it or to make it normal over there, because a very simple example by collecting the data also over there, because in the surveys or the data collection from door to door data collection, okay, some might take the number of children. So usually number of children will be either one or two or three over there. Sometimes they may make it as 99 by mistake over there. Okay, that shows an outlier over there. Okay, how to do this, how to detect and take an action on the outliers over there. Okay, basically here, okay, they can distort the real results. This is statistical, can cause wrong interpretation of the data, the test over there. Okay, now we can impute the data with the correct function over there. Okay, now again just click on the menu. Okay, outliers, impute outliers. Okay, now which variable and what you would like to impute. Okay, I showed you about the null value. Basically, the blank value comes over there. Okay, now this is the output. Okay, and this is the view button. Okay, on the data. This is the new column is get created. Okay, wherever the outliers is there, that will be changed with the value what you would like to prefer over there. Okay, this is the thing what has happened over there. Now to make it very clear, let me show the other things output. Let me go for the detect outliers. only found for the horsepower draft. Okay, let me take on the weight. The weight is the same thing. Okay, data 16 and 17. Outlays, input outlays. Okay, I'll remove this variable. I'll make it as a weight. Okay, I'll make it as null. Okay, a new variable gets created. Come back again. I'll go back to the data. Okay, 16 and 17. The weight 5.25 and 5.42. Okay, I can see it is shown as null over. See, 16 and 17. Make it as, if you make it as mean, it gives you the mean value. This is the thing how it gets imputed. Okay, this is the brief for today's session. Again, we'll be meeting on Monday for the other sessions over there. Another three sessions are need to yet to go over there. Okay, basically it will be on the analysis, on the statistical analysis, how to take the data and how to perform the analysis over there. Okay, and the statistician will tell you and give you the inference of the output and how to do it over there. What is the output? What it tells about it. Those things will be there in the coming sessions over there. Okay, and if you have any questions, you can ask me right now so that we can answer it over there. And this comes to the end of this second session. Hope you people have enjoyed over there. A kind request is kindly log into the application and along with the LMS and start replicating the steps so that you can get a glimpse of the software, how it works over there. If you, in case of any assistance, you can drop us a mail so that we can assist you and we can give you the solutions for where you are stuck over there. Okay. So can we access the course with LMS through your website? Yes, definitely. We have provided you the credentials already. Okay. We have provided the credentials for STATCRAFT R, LMS also over there. You can use it and you can make use of it over there. Any other questions?
I request participants to fill the feedback form. Feedback form link already shared in a chat box, as well as I shared the PPT. It is there in the feedback link.
Already, I think in your welcome mail, I think you people have received the credentials, the link for the LMS and for the StarCraft are also over there. Okay, and you can use it. I showed you the glimpse of the LMS software where the data is there. You can download the data and start using it over there. Any other questions? Okay, fine. And as Madhu has requested to fill in the feedback form, kindly fill in the feedback form over there. And it's come to now it's time to end the session over there. Thank you very much for the participants who has attended this particular session. Hope it was useful for them in the area of data analytics, where you've seen today, okay, about the StatCraft application along with the R code, where you can bring in the data and do some analysis over there. Okay. Hope this helps you a lot. Okay, this helps you a lot over there, and fine, and we'll see in the coming sessions over there. Thank you everybody for attending this particular session.